All right. Shalom, Makion.
Shalom.
And we are facing the east. That's beautiful, man. All right, first and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakdash. Never underscore elder, apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessing, health and weather, so that's everything elect. All right. Hey, we are the GMS Mississippi Camp. All right. And when we want to go into the day, and we'll start with Jeremiah, Babylon speak Heaps.
Okay, all right. Hey, this is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord Yahweh has opened his armory.
Oh, man. So what do you have going on in Russia right now with Putin? And they already declared martial law. Well, per the article, did you put it up? In Ukraine. What do you mean when you say he opened his armory? What's his armory, man? Those silos for the missiles. All right, go ahead.
You ain't been through shit yet.
This is Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood.
Yeah, ancient world style, garments, shields, metal, swords. Yep.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no 50,000 men on this side, 50,000 men on this side clashing to each other. It's a 12-hour battle. No, it's gonna be missiles.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Back into the scripture, Isaiah 50 and 25. The Lord Yahweh has opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Open up his army. What's the weapons of his indignation? The thermonuclear missiles.
That's
right.
Come on, man. And his armory is the Shilohs. He's gonna open up his armory, and out of the Shilohs is the missiles. And that's the holy divine way of taking a sling, an arrow, and bending that mother effer back, man.
That's a pretty good point. Joel 2 and 7. They shall run like mighty men.
And what's gonna run like mighty men? Those missiles. Because when a mighty man runs fast, right?
That's right.
So how fast is intercontinental ballistic missile fly?
It's so fast it can get here in 30 minutes.
Yeah. So that's running like mighty men. Hey man, hey, the Most High is so grand. Come on, man.
They shall climb the wall like men of war.
They shall climb the wall like men of war. All right? Enter into these cities, into these mountains. Because these cities ain't nothing but mountains. Come on, man.
That's it. And they shall march every one his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
What is his way? His trajectory, his path. Every missile has a trajectory and a target. All right? And he's not going to miss his mark, because like I said through the spirit, every missile has a mark, man. America's about to be destroyed. And we're in the bottom of that great statue, for lack of better words, with the part with the iron mixed with miry clay, with the end of the fourth beast. We're here, man. All right?
And they got the standard ICBM size, 59.9 feet and 79,000 pounds.
59.9 feet. And how many pounds?
79,000 pounds. It's a standard ICBM size.
79,000 pounds, man. All right? And 59 feet long, man. I'm trying to think of something that's like what, about 5? No, it's like an 18-wheeler, right? An 18-wheeler trailer about 15 feet, right? So a missile is the length of a, you know what? The trailer is the length of 53 feet, right? But the max weight is 80,000 pounds. So that's the same thing with a missile. A missile 59 feet, but it's about 80,000 pounds. Because I think when you drive those 18-wheelers, you got to go through a weight station to make sure that you're under a certain weight capacity. And I think that weight capacity, correct me if I'm wrong, is 80,000 pounds. All right, so same thing. It just so happened that a missile is about 80,000 pounds, man.
The second measure 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bended the bow.
That's the one. What is his right hand? All right, really, it's those Shilohs. All right, that's the Most High's right hand, you know, that bended the bow. All right,
his arrows that he shooted are sharp.
What is his arrows? Once again, it's those ICBM missiles aimed at America. And you never thought America would have missiles aimed at it. You never, hey, that's why Charles Hester said, I was going to say Charles White. Charles Hester said, you did it. You did it. Because the pride of thy heart have deceived me. America, and Esau never thought America would get destroyed. America's going to be destroyed. But you never thought that you would see so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men cursing out their oppression in these same streets. All right, you never thought you'd see the dollar devalue the way it is. You never thought you would see Esau complaining about his woman in America.
Time passes so fast.
Time passing like pages in the book, man. When it's the wind blowing, you know. All right.
It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and should not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Yep. When they begin to be shot in the ends of the world, man. Hey, fuck America, man.
Yeah, I think transcontinental means change lane. No, Salakia, across lane. Across lane.
Hey, America's finna get destroyed, and through the spirit, we could go to Joel 3 eventually because there's a reason. See, when 9/11 happened, everybody wanted to know why. How could this happen to this country? Because it was judgment. I mean, it was calculated, but hey, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Bashmal Shai. You know? All right, you got it real quick? Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I created the smith that bloweth the
It's
coals.
those freaking scientists, the modern day smith. Because what is a smith responsible for? It's taking the iron from the earth and molding it into a sword. You know, so what do scientists do? They take the iron of the earth, the elements of the earth, and they use their technology, which is Yahweh's technology on the left hand, to mold a modern day sword or a modern day arrow, which is what? An ICBM missile, man.
And I think the scriptures also liken those missiles to glistening swords.
Those glittering
do.
swords.
Glittering swords.
Hey, you said, hey, come on, man. And we in scary, beautiful time. Scary for you, but beautiful for us. You can just hold your word. The Spirit allows us to get it. We'll get it, you know.
And that bloweth the coals and the fire that bring forth an instrument for his work.
For his work. And what's his work, man? What's Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai's great work? The destruction of America, man. And you know, sometimes I ask myself like, dang, you know, you'll get off work, then you go straight to camp, you're like, damn, I didn't get a chance to rest. But the Spirit is the most raw like this. You know, like a brother might not eat before a camp, and the Spirit is the most raw, and I'm happy. I'm happy, man.
Oh, you best on edge.
I'm best on edge, man. I've been noticing that I'm a better person when I have less time to slack off. I just gotta stay sharp, man.
Hey, the military does that to you. Like they'll just wake you up randomly, and you gotta function for the rest of the day. Like they'll do different shit like that.
Hey, and this is Yahweh Bashmal Shai's army. Hey, but the point is, hey, we gotta stay woke. You did that lesson the other day. Hey, now it's high time to wake out of sleep. That's a good lesson, man. Hey, but this finna be a desert. This is finna be Yahweh's sandbox. This finna be Yahweh's sandbox, man. All right.
I have created the waste to destroy.
They call it the waster. Like we said in one lesson. Hey, a street nigga called their gun a waster. Hey, I call this because one dude in the hood back in the day, because I call this a scraper, man. They call it a burner.
Yeah.
They call it pop toast.
Yeah.
Because they sons of Yahweh.
Yeah, well, Jay,
The blazer.
Jay calling it a broom and a mop now.
Really?
For real. Like you, certain rappers like with 21 Savage, that nigga. But they calling, you know, what AK, what they call it, a broom and a mop.
Well, did Yahweh say I will sweep it with the abysm of destruction? Sweeping it. Yeah.
What they do with the AK?
Yeah.
They
Just sweep
sweep
it. You know? Stick.
Stick.
Pole. You know?
The
The tool. You know? And they number little ugly kids from Abba.
That's right.
You know?
And they got their hip top from Abba.
They got that hip top from Abba, man. I created the waster.
Where Abba would tell the prophets, go and drop the word.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
You know?
Yeah. Ugly in the spirit, by the way. I see ugly kids. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, starting at verse 1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that are come forth of it. For the indignation of the Most High is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Spirit is calling it. The indignation of the Most High is upon all nations. Hey, man, because all the nations about to pay for what they did to his chosen people, man.
That's right.
And like, I didn't get to watch all of it, but Elder Pastor Gabar did that live stream. They think they should not pay. Just reading it and going off the title. Hey, these nations think they don't have to pay. He don't think he robbed you and put you in slavery, then created a rule book that exempted him from judgment.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
When you got power of the earth, there's no other power to arrest you or judge you, except the power you have on my side.
Right.
All right, you got it, brother.
He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter.
Hey, how is he going to deliver you? Because it hasn't happened yet. How is he going to deliver the so-called Russians? All right.
Get through.
Yep. All right. The Moabites. All right. The Ammonites. A lot of Hamites. They're not going to all be destroyed, totally. But a lot of you are. How's he going to cast judgment on you, MFers, man? All right.
Hey, this is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Yep.
Verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat.
Now, what does Yehoshaphat mean?
Yahweh's judgment.
Yahweh's judgment. Yahweh's judgment, man. All right? His indignation.
That's it.
Hey, Pew, it looks like you're going to be that boy.
That's it.
You looking like that
That's
boy.
it.
You about to be the guy, it's about to be, your country is about to get judged, man. All right? Along with the so-called Koreans,
right.
So-called Chinese, so-called Japanese,
That's it.
you fucking British, you big T British. Yep.
Have some tea.
Yeah, that's what I tell you. Yeah.
And will plead with them.
Yep.
Therefore, my people and for my heritage Israel.
Hey, we've been beat down so much that we don't think that there was a judgment for slavery. So our people, because Christianity is a low self-esteem belief system.
Right.
It's basically giving you an excuse to give your oppressors an excuse.
That's it.
Because deep down inside, you're not worthy of them getting punished for what they did to you.
That's it, bro.
Deep down inside, all you know is getting stepped on by the white man.
Right.
What does a Christian always say? Well, the white man has always been in control. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna be.
It teaches us to have them superior.
Yep.
And at the same time, we're being indoctrinated and our belief system is being destroyed.
It's right. It's right.
You know?
It's a defeated mindset.
That's it.
But no, that's contrary to the scriptures. According to the scriptures, you gotta pay for what you did to his people.
Hey,
And when you see, no, go ahead, bro. You got it.
So I didn't mean to cut you off.
You got it, bro.
But I don't know if it was a video that brothers did or something I actually seen, but Whoopi Goldberg is like a producer on the movie coming out, Teal. And but long story short, the lady that accused Emmett Till of raping her, Whoopi Goldberg was saying that she don't want the woman to have to do jail time. She just want her to admit what she did. So, like you going into it, our people don't feel like they should get repercussions or punishment for their wickedness, man. All the things they have done to the Most High, y'all about some people, man.
Our people don't know judgment.
Right, man.
Unless it's with our own people.
Yeah.
Exactly. When it comes to our own people, we the judge.
That's right.
You gonna kill a nigga.
That's right.
You gonna abort that baby. You gonna put that man on child support.
That's it.
You the judge when it comes to your people.
Right.
But when it comes to Esau, he doesn't exist in your realm or reality as far as judgment.
Hey, case in point, Elder, what did our people, 2/3 of our people, and the non-elect say regarding Yahushua? Let his blood be on us and our children.
Yep, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then they also said, we have no king but Caesar.
That's it.
You fucking porch monkeys. Is Israel a homeborn servant? Why? You always want that so-called white boy to rule over you.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Got you. Back into Joel 2 and 3, and will plead with them, meaning judge, therefore my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Yep. See, the most important thing that has happened on earth was the global slave trade. In the eyes of Yahweh, that's the most catastrophic thing. Now, ultimately, it was the judgment of Yahweh for our transgression, and that was part of the stipulation within the covenant. The covenant is a contract, and our contracts have stipulations, and it happens if we break that contract. But ultimately, although the Most High temporarily used you as a sword to punish us, now he's got to get rid of his sword. It's a punishing sword. Put your on with your scripture.
Like a throwaway weapon.
You're a throwaway weapon, man.
That's why Cain go back to a two-ball cane, traveling weapon.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. And I think Cain means what? Dagger? What Cain means, brother? I want to say
It means dagger. Yeah.
Dagger. You know? Hey, so when the scripture states, Elder, like no weapon formed shall prosper, hey, we can equate Esau because he's a weapon.
He's a weapon
It's a
form.
fucking weapon form.
The wicked, which is that sword.
That's it.
He gave him the blessing.
That's it.
You can't stop this man from hunting.
Nah, bro.
This man got deer cameras. Like the average commoner, the average Edomite, they got like, especially in the South, probably anywhere in the United States, they got deer cameras.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like it's a whole crap to hunt deer, man.
That's it, bro. It is. And a craft means a skill set.
Yeah.
It's a fucking skill set. Just like a couple years ago, we had this ancient Edomite. She was probably about 70. Bro, she picked off a deer about 100 yards off.
Yeah,
She was over 70, bro.
But she probably started when she was like 7.
Yeah.
Ass pro shot. Yeah.
And they had a video on YouTube of an Edomite girl, probably about 4 years old, sniping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why Scripture says Jacob was a plain man. See, brother laughing because we don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
Jacob a plain man dwelling in tents.
That's it.
And, you know, he got his Kool-Aid, his helmet, you know what I mean?
7 years
TV
old.
player, yeah.
They got there, goddamn, trying to learn how to shoot the rock, goddamn.
Woman in the kitchen busting.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Jacob plain, man. Jacob always on his porch. I forgot which brother said that. But Jacob always posted on their porch.
Always on the
Yeah.
Always on the corner. That's how you know
Under the
Italians.
shade tree.
Yep. Hey, that's how you know Italians are Israelites.
And prove the eldest point. What movie was that? Was Sonny? Or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn's finest.
No, Tale.
A Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Bronx Tale.
Brooklyn's finest.
You know?
All right.
Hey, Simeon be chilling on the stoop like that.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
The DR. Yep.
Back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcasses.
Speaking of Ezekiel 38,
That's it, bro.
going right into Ezekiel 38, Ezekiel 39.
That's it.
All right, this is the bodies of you armies. NATO, EU, all right, that global war, man, that World War III. It's body call it Armageddon.
That's it. Hey, so these other nations, beginning with Esau, the kingdom of heaven, you will have continuing war there.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, which Armageddon, Armageddon one.
That's right.
Mountain of troops.
That's right.
Let's go, man.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Hey, and mountain basically means governments. So it's basically the war of governments. And governments are nothing but worlds within themselves, hence war of the worlds.
And also, we can add this too, Elder. Mountain also means a particular land mass.
Yeah.
You know, just to build
No,
on.
you're
just
right.
to build on.
A particular location.
A location.
Location. And the reason why we seeing chariots, because it's about to be the end of a kingdom.
That's it.
At the end of every empire, you see chariots. Hence the Apocrypha was that Maccabees, inside those chariots, it's a transition of a kingdom. Every time there's a transition of kingdoms,
Yeah.
all right, you see chariots. And every time there's a world war, you see chariots. Because we have you have something called Foo Fighters. You familiar with that?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I think they call it Foo Fighters,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But during one of those world wars,
Yeah.
a lot of the pilots saw chariots. When a global event takes place, chariots make themselves present, man. Come on, man. But at the transitioning of one kingdom to the next, you're gonna see chariots, man. And the closer we are, the closer they're gonna get to us, man. They're gonna swing low. Mark my word through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, those chariots gonna visit you, brothers. You brothers gonna be backpacking. You brothers gonna be standing undisclosed locations. You brothers gonna be camped, going through different locations. Them chariots they're gonna swing low, man. All right.
Let me say right here, it said the term Foo Fighter was used by Allied aircraft pilots during World War II to describe various UFOs or mysterious aerial phenomena seen in the skies.
Hey, Foo Fight, because again, you gotta remember, he saw the prince of the power of the air. So this man has the ability to go way out in the air, in the atmosphere, and he was visited by chariots. And they have to sign papers to deny that stuff, man. Because I've talked to pilots, and I'm like, man, y'all ever see UFOs? I'm like, no, you downplay it. I'm down here and I see it, but you up there, you don't see it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's not talk about it, right? So how's the weather? You know what I mean? But you supported that?
Yes,
You support with the article?
That's it, bro.
Okay.
Back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4. And the host of the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
The heavens shall be rolled to. That's the effect of a thermonuclear missile.
Yeah.
It shows you an example of that in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
One movie that comes to mind is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. You know what I mean? In that first movie, there's a simulation
That's it.
where they practiced that nuclear bomb.
That's it.
You know?
And also, Elder, it kind of puts you in the mind of a portobello mushroom.
Yeah.
You know how a portobello mushroom is made? You know what I'm saying? And as it's becoming into like that scroll-like fashion.
Like Bishop Ayathan, he was going into how it's going to be like a mushroom cloud, but it's going to suck up all the impurities out of the earth. So that makes sense, you know, in terms of that mushroom cloud, it's going to suck up all the impurities because, like we stated, the earth is defiled.
Yeah, it's somewhat like a vacuum in a way.
It's like at the end of Revelation, I was destroy the earth.
It's like a tsunami. Tsunami come, all the water go in from the shore, go back in.
Hey, that's what you find out the power of smoke. Like brothers heavy into sage, it's that smoke that cleanses out impurities. It's a smoke. It's like smoke. All things have a use. Smoke, especially from the herbs, like pure elements.
They showed that on the Last Kingdom. There was a plague going around. Remember that? And the king told him to burn the
Sage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Burn sage.
Yeah, they just burned a lot, man. Just like a whole forest, pretty much.
And so that's the spirit. And now, no, they
So
got
when
it, bro.
when Esau had that so-called last pandemic, hey, all we had to do was just burn sage.
Yeah, because hey, sage kills 94.5% of bacteria in the atmosphere. Take a shit there and burn sage. Just for an experiment. Next time you take a shit, we have sage right next to you and burn it, and the smell will go away immediately, man. All right, showing that it kills all bacteria, man. All right.
Hey, Elder, according to this cadet, UCLAhealth.org, the benefits of a mushroom decrease the risk of cancer. And Esau is a cancer.
He's the ow.
Esau is a fucking
The
cancer.
physician healed the lung disease.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on, look more, bro.
Hey, but this is the point. You see chariots thinning out chemtrails. Like you see clips on the internet. Chariots are straight up thinning out a chemtrail, man. Like you'll see it dissipate in front of your eyes.
That's proof they're not here to destroy the earth.
Yeah.
You know, contrary to what Esau pushed out.
I forget the name of that movie where the so-called alien came on Earth, and he was basically he could read everybody's thoughts. It came out like 2009, 2010.
Keanu Reeves.
Was that Keanu Reeves?
He could read people's thoughts.
Yeah, but he was in an interrogation room. He could read everybody's thoughts.
Data Earth still? Or it's another one?
think
No, it ain't.
But
Read
Will
about
Smith
thoughts.
something into it. The other one.
If I can't remember at this point, it might have been.
I think that's what it is.
But it was basically he came from out of basically was saying like y'all the problem.
That's it.
It's Data Earth still. Unless it's another movie where the same thing happened.
Might have
But,
been.
you know.
You got it, bro.
Okay. Back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judge them.
Just add, bathe in heaven. This means it's gonna saturate the entire sky. It's gonna blot out the sun. Hey, kind of put you in the mind of Leonidas at the end of the movie when he was standing there and how those fucking arrows blotted out the sky.
Wow.
Verse 6, the sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness.
Meaning what? It's a death instrument, man. It was designed, it was created to promote death. A waster wastes things. It's made for destruction.
And with the blood of the lambs and the goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams and of the Lord Yahweh had they sacrificed in Basra.
And that's what, go ahead.
Now listen, that's a parabolic talk for people, man.
Yeah.
Like people that's not right with you. How about Shah? That's gonna be that burnt offering.
That's
Like
it.
the Lord said in this place, America is a great altar. And these undesirables that we see day to day, they're gonna be a part of that great sacrifice, man.
Hey, once America's destroyed, hey, it's gonna be a sweet savor to Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah.
Hey, can you picture millions and millions and millions? Because there's about 400 million people in America. You picture millions and millions and millions of spirits going to Yahweh at one time. It's gonna be like, you know how you take something that just like fresh lemonade or just something that's real fresh. It's like
Yeah, that's right.
that satisfaction. Just picture millions and millions and millions. Because World War III itself is going to be a great sacrifice to the Most High and to the spirits of the spirit world. You know, like they showed you in those images during 9/11 when those buildings basically exploded and those smokes. You should say?
No, you got it.
The smoke formed the images of demons, of spirits, but they were satisfied.
And Apostle said they also saw like an image, like formed like Yahweh Shai. Like he was on his throne.
Their final image.
His final image.
But even the hurricane, if you go on Google, the hurricanes are spirits. And they had the face of a demon.
Well, yeah, they show one in particular that hit Haiti. It showed like the face like a skeleton, but it was like a demon.
That's it.
You know?
Hey, that's why Yahweh Shah was able to rebuke the wind, because it was an angel manipulating the elements.
And like Elder Pastor Tahar said, like it's a demon, like in Chicago. The city has a demon. Like the city is filled with a demons. You know, food. Yeah. You got it.
So like,
You got it, bro.
what the F5 mean? Like the F5 tornado, ain't that mean like God's hand?
Oh, I think that is,
Like God's hand. Tornado.
Well, they say when they have crazy disasters, they say it's like of biblical proportion. Like it's disasters of biblical
Yes,
proportion.
yeah. That's what they say.
Yeah, I think that 5 is God's. Yeah.
So they saying that he's in control of it.
Yeah.
You know?
And their dust made fat with fatness like it, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
And basically, like the brother said, that was parabolic. Like in the land of Idumea is code for America. Idumea is another way of saying Edom. The Greek way of saying Edom. And Edom basically is a biblical identification for who you call the so-called white man. That's right. All right? You got it, brother.
This is Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord Yahweh.
Destroying governments. Because you're also called what? The hammer of the earth.
Devastating.
You're the devastator, man. Well, how do you devastate through your bombs? Your drones, democracy, you know,
The word westernization.
Hey man, you're yeah. You got it, bro.
All right. It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain.
I will make that's why I said in the second Ezra, I will mar the beauty of thy countenance. You know, make you a burnt what's the last word?
Burnt mountain.
Make you a burnt mountain. All right, and can somebody get at the end of Revelation? Is it 18?
Yeah.
I will destroy the earth.
So 11 to 18.
Going back to that, how that was broken down with the mushroom cloud, but that cloud is gonna cleanse all the impurities, man.
It's Revelation, chapter 11, verse 18.
And clouds, like sage, it purifies spirits, right? Like it cleanses out spirits, showing you that like all these unclean, filthy energies in America, they gonna get cleansed out. Cause it's like a what do you call it? A ritual. Like in the book of Tobit. All right, the wife of Tobias, they performed a ritual on the right-hand side to get rid of Asmodeus. Asmodeus. They performed a ritual on the right-hand side with the fish eye and all that to get rid of a demon.
Yeah, they made a smoke.
They made a smoke. So what happened was on this side, a smoke is going to be made to get rid of all these unclean spirits. Because basically you can't see it, but we're under the vibration of Baal. It will under the Western, the planet Earth is under the vibration of Satan. Yeah. So it really those missiles is like performing an exorcism.
It's true, because even with the chemtrails, like they come from the Tegel elements. They spray barium, and they spray aluminum. So BAAL.
Yeah.
So that's Baal. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, this whole vibration is under the Satanism.
Everything is codified.
Yep, that's right. You got it, bro.
It's Revelation, chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. In the time of the dead, they should be judged. And thou shalt give a reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
And we can't lose faith for that, you know. We're going to be rewarded. If we endure, and our reward is a seat in the kingdom, a preeminence in the kingdom, eternal life. That's a reward, you know, and we're almost there. All right? You feel it, man? All right.
And to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and should have destroyed them which destroyed the
And
earth.
that's the point. And who was them that destroyed the earth? Esau, Edom, you cracker, you so-called, you fucking crackers, man. You so-called white man. You destroy the earth.
That's right.
So, it's like they actually have the audacity to have a sign that says, "Don't litter." Litter fee, $50. A litter fee. Meanwhile, it's plastic all in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, chemtrails. You know, you litter everything. You litter food. We eat garbage. You litter water. You litter women. You litter the standard of life. But you got the audacity to say, "Don't litter."
Oh, they got an Earth Day.
Then you got an Earth Day. The audacity of you. You didn't tattoo the earth. Or that nigga said, Wayne, body marked up like the subways in Harlem. That's what you did to the planet Earth, nigga.
Yeah.
You're a plague, man.
What was it? Joe Rogan that said on his podcast how like Los Angeles like a cancer.
Yeah, he did say that, man. Look at the planet Earth, man. Look at our habitation. It's not normal. So it's a fucking cancer on Earth, man.
I think it was like an article, a documentary came out was going into how many face masks was in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After this so-called pandemic, and all that plastic and shit like that.
And if you only understood the reality of the water you drink, because it's nothing but all that shit you flush down the toilet, it goes to a cesspool, and it's a so-called cleanser in the cesspool, and it's sending right back to the residential grid. Even that water that you drink, like out of bottled waters, it's a fucking cesspool in the back of those facilities, and they cleanse out that cesspool bullshit, that sewage water, they so-called cleanse it out and bottle that shit.
The reverse osmosis.
Yep, reverse osmosis. So piss, shit, semen, blood, period, all that, man. All right.
Hey, that's why. That's why you can't boast about the law.
Yeah.
If you know how fucking filthy we are, how we bathe in this water, you drink it, brush your teeth with it, and then the food we eat, we don't know what we eating.
Right.
Like, hey, bro, all this is all out of our control, bro.
Hey, this nigga's kingdom is magic. It fools your eyes. This man has mastered the art of illusion. He fools your eyes into thinking you're eating meat. You're eating fruit juice. Ooh, it's organic. You know? What you say, bro?
That's when they're gonna have to drink a cup of that brown.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
You got it, brother.
It's Jeremiah chapter 49, starting from verse 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken.
Because our judgment was to go into slavery. But our judgment was supposed to our judgment wasn't supposed to endure Jim Crow. Our judgment wasn't supposed to endure Black Wall Street. Our judgment wasn't supposed to endure the Devil's Punch Bowl. Our judgment was supposed to endure discrimination. All right, the KKK, lynching. It wasn't supposed to be our judgment.
That term motherfucker, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You had to make the slave the mother, have sex with the son.
Yeah.
You know? That's why the scriptures say he bore the afflictions, man. You know?
Hey, Zechariah 1:15, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
They helped forward the affliction, man. Because you know how you got a taskmaster? You know how you got Sambo or whatever? You got your slave that beat other slaves? So you make your slave beat a slave, but he get fucking trigger happy. You go crazy, man.
Yeah, Jay-Z had an old lyric back in the day. He was like, don't let me do it to you because I'll overdo it.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau has done.
He went overdrive.
He went overdrive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And art thou he that shalt altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, said Yahweh Shem Shai, that Basra
He
shall
said,
become.
I've sworn by myself. Yeah. I put this on me.
Yeah.
I put this on me, nigga.
Nah, this on me.
That's on me. Now your house shot, this is on me. Go ahead, bro.
That Basra shall become a desolation.
That's America. Desolation means what? Utterly destroyed. From what? Just like Elder Z was going into, from nuclear fire.
Yeah.
Then your house shot gonna bring fire on the earth as well.
More fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A reproach, a reproach, a waste.
What's a reproach? It's a shame. What's a waste? From the waster. The waster is gonna make this land a waste.
And a curse,
Hey, like the elder said, the Most High sandbox.
and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual
From
waste.
New York, Chicago, LA, New Orleans, Vegas, right? Jackson.
Jackson already wasted.
I love
It's
that.
already a little desert. Oh, what did it say? Oh yeah. Shot fired. You don't use all from the top of
Hey,
the
I got a quick one too when the brother said, he swore.
That's my
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, this is Isaiah 14,
Hey,
44.
what was that song? Yellow B, that's on me, baby.
Yeah.
That's on Most High, baby.
And look, he said, the Most High of hosts has sworn.
Hey, the Most High of armies.
Yep.
All right, hence Sabaoth means Yahweh of armies. Go ahead, bro.
Most High of hosts has sworn, saying, surely have I thought, so shall it come to pass.
Right, meaning what? It was already pre-planned. This is part of the will to destroy something. Go ahead, bro.
As I have a purpose, so shall it stand.
I have a purpose. The purpose is what? To destroy America, right? So the Most High gives a promotion. So he put up Esau for a small time frame, and now he's about to destroy Esau's rulership. That's it. Can I get a precept order?
Yeah.
Hey, get Ecclesiastes 3:1, bro.
Matter of fact, it's on.
Okay. Let's go.
I got another.
Come on, read.
Hey, this Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High are upon a sinful kingdom.
And the eyes of the Most High is on the kingdom. That's starting with the angels, man, as well as our eyes too. Go ahead, bro.
And I would destroy it.
And a simple kingdom. A simple kingdom. Meaning what? So,
Listen,
yeah, okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it breaks the laws, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
Alright.
Esau's kingdom is wicked. Go ahead.
I would destroy it from the face of the earth.
I will destroy it from the face of the earth. Meaning what? Utterly destroyed. It would no longer be there anymore. Go ahead, bro.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Right, because why? Within the house of Jacob, you have what? The elect, right? The superiors of its class. The class is Israel. Continue.
Said y'all about some shot.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
They said the sinful kingdom, right?
Right, bro.
All right, it shows you like a kingdom isn't just a country. It's how far its empire stretches. You know,
Genesis 25:27.
showing you that westernization is a sinful kingdom.
That's it.
Like Esau, that's his spread. The wicked have spread like the green bay tree,
Yeah.
but his extension, that's why I said, and that should be called the border of wickedness. That's the sinful kingdom.
That's it.
Because any country that adopts this culture, that culture becomes sinful, becomes polluted.
That's it.
You know.
Hey, elder, to back you up, and border means territory.
Yeah.
Hey, this kingdom controls the entire world, man.
Yeah.
All right. What? That bay tree? Which one? Yeah, going into the blessing, bro. Yeah. 3 years out, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, starting at verse 7. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath.
Raise up indignation, meaning what? Righteous anger. Why? Because Esau is a transgressor. Esau has manipulated the entire world. Go ahead. Through his media, through programming, through Christianity, through democracy. Like the elders say, in the form of westernization.
you know, how you said through this media, that's why it's called broadcast.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Where you were casting on other people, man.
Yeah, you watching a bunch of fucking hoax. And a hoax means what? To juggle something. Esau uses the media to juggle his lies.
It's propaganda.
His propaganda.
Yep.
You have been social engineered.
Take away the adversary.
Right, who's the adversary? Esau. Esau is Satan's physical counterpart on earth. He's the opposition. He's the opposer.
Yep.
Go ahead.
If I can say something too, bro.
Yeah.
And media also goes into the medium that, like, you know, for example, artists, like, they have different things they can create with, whether it be paint, oil pastel, charcoal, you know, pencils, markers. Is, you know, it's a medium.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so basically Esau Edom he creates your reality.
That's it.
Basically,
That's
Makes
it.
that picture.
he paints that picture.
And reality goes back to what's real. So Esau uses these broadcasting tools to control your reality. That's why the old saying says what? Believe nothing what you hear and half what you see.
And what we used to say, like, you know, watching old movies in the 90s, we saw me talking to like one of the executives in the music industry.
Yeah.
I can make you a star.
Yeah.
And how can you do that? You know what I'm
Because
saying?
he's the God of this world.
That's right, man. You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of our people, they feel a victim to that.
And to further prove that point, when you go into that term God of this world, for within that scripture, it talks about the Most High's likeness, meaning what? Through the blessing, he's symbolic, just like Yahweh Shem Al-Shah, in the form of authority. Go ahead, bro.
And destroy the enemy,
Right.
make the time short.
Make the time short. Is not the Most High making the time short? Shit, I was just thinking about on Sunday how I was gonna prep for Monday, and we're at camp right now.
Yeah.
This is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead,
That's right.
bro.
Remember the covenant,
Remember the covenant. Going back to what? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. An everlasting kingdom. Go ahead.
and let them declare thy wonderful works.
But something is declared is manifested. And how do we go ahead and tell you?
Let him that escape be consumed by the rage of his fire, and let them perish that oppress the people.
Right. Let him perish that oppress the people. Right. Let's talk about Esau. So any Edomite in America during the act, when these missiles are coming down here, they're going to die. All right. And then those other Edomites that's located on the eastern part of the world, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Get that main tree real fast. I got you.
This is Psalm 37,
Right.
verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power.
Right, the wicked and great power going into what? That blessing. Esau is a wicked according to Malachi 1 and 4. Go ahead.
And spreading himself like a green bay tree.
And spreading himself like a green bay tree. Now, when you look up that bay tree, it's symbolic for boldness, courageous, meaning what? That bay tree is a proud tree, right? Esau is a proud man,
Yep.
right? Go ahead, bro. And the reason why it's considered as a green bay tree, because at this time frame, Esau is basically green, right? Because it's his livelihood going into his blessing.
Yeah, and also the military stretched thin.
That's it.
You know, they got
That's
over
it.
800 military bases,
Beautiful.
which
Garrisons.
the modern day garrisons. That's right.
That's right.
Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not.
Yeah. He passed away, and lo, he was not. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have sought him, but he could not be found.
Mm-hmm.
Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright.
Right. And behold the upright, mark the perfect man. And that's starting with the apostles of Great Millstone. Go ahead.
For the end of that man is peace.
Right. And peace leads into what? Salvation. Go ahead.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
And Esau is the transgressor. Transgression means to step across. In a nutshell, meaning you breaking the laws, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. Go ahead.
Hero stuff.
Okay.
Shit.
The end of the wicked shall be cut off.
Right, the end of the wicked. So eventually you're going to be totally wiped out. Go ahead.
But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord.
And that begins with the elect. And this is Yahweh Shem Al-Shah. Go ahead.
He is their strength in the time of trouble.
Right, Jacob's trouble. Right, and also after Jacob's trouble, or within Jacob's trouble, you're going to have what? Revelation 13 and 16, as well as WW3.
This was tenfold to my-
And Yahweh Shem Al-Shah shall help them
Right.
and deliver them,
That's it. Go ahead.
and he shall deliver them from the wicked.
So the Most High is our refuge, right? So we are refugees. And when you go into that term, it means to flee back. So we flee back to the Most High by basically believing this truth, calling upon His name. Go ahead, bro.
And save them because they trust in him.
Right, and that's going to the mindset of the elect. Okay. So, yes, sir.
Genesis.
Oh, my bad. Finish that up.
Back in Sirach, chapter 36, verse 10. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen
You sunder something, you split it in half. Go ahead.
that say, there is none other than there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning.
Right, right. So basically, this is going into an actual physical kingdom. That's what that's going into. After the destruction of the Edomite kingdom, right?
And it's Genesis 27:38. Esau said to his father, hast thou but one blessing?
And this account is going into after Jacob had received the blessing, the birthright, going into the kingdom of heaven, right? So now he's begging for a synthetic kingdom, right? Go ahead, bro.
My father, bless me, even me.
Right, bless me. Go ahead.
Also, my father, and Esau lift up his voice and wealth.
Right, and what you crying for? You willingly gave up the blessing. However, it was set up in the spirit. Hence the chapter Romans, the 9th chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 39.
Yes.
And Isaac his father answered and said to him,
Right.
Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Going into what? Esau's blessing. So that blessing is nothing but a time to rule, a dominion, a rulership, a kingdom. Go ahead, bro.
And the dew of heaven from above.
Meaning what? If something has dew on it, when you wake up in the morning in the country, in the south, you got nothing but grass in your yard, you see what dew. Dew covers everything. Meaning this man was going to be saturated in blessings. Right? That's the reason why this man is able to manipulate the world. That's the reason why he can't do no wrong in the eyes of the other nations, because he's going into his blessings. And even his lower counterparts above. We got Edomites in Madison and Flowood and Gluckstadt living it up. You know what I'm saying? That's going into their blessing. Go ahead, bro.
This Psalm 73:7. Their eyes stand out with fatness.
That's right.
They have more than heart could wish.
Right, they have more than a heart can wish. So basically, Esau's part, we went to Gluckstadt, a house could satisfy us. That's how big it is. His account could actually satisfy 2 or 3 jakes. You know what I'm saying? Going into what? His blessing. Go ahead, bro. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, verse 40. And by thy sword shall thou live.
Yeah, by the gun, by the military shall you live.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, brother said, his military might got a forms. The sword could be many fashions of
That's it,
forms.
bro. That's it.
He got his economic hitmen.
That's it.
He can start a blockade upon a country if they don't want to abide by his democracy.
Yeah.
Look at Cuba right now.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? He's starting about tourism.
That's it.
A lot of them don't have school supplies. Those people starving.
That's
out
it.
there.
And that's why the scripture classify him as a great hunter. You know?
That's right. Okay.
A cunning hunter. This man is actually also, for that definition hunter in the Hebrew, it means to provide food for. This man controls the fucking food supply.
Right? And shall serve thy brother. It's like, shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass. But thou shalt have dominion.
That's the Renaissance, man. The Renaissance, go ahead.
That thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck.
Right, because now is his time to rule.
This Psalm chapter 7 verse 11. Yahweh Shemel Shah judgment. Judge the righteous. Yahweh Shemel Shah is angry with the wicked every day.
The Most High hates the wicked. He's angry at the wicked every day. Why? Because of their behaviors, the way they conduct themselves on earth. Go ahead, bro.
If he turn not, he will with his sword, and he have bent his bow and made it ready.
So even King David was talking about what? Nuclear activity. Go ahead.
He have also prepared for him the instrument of death.
The instruments of death. And this is in the book of Psalms. Go ahead, bro. The wasters. Go ahead.
He are
That's why the brother, me and the brother Shaquat, watched this video of this Jake from, I think Chicago. He came down. I think he came down my hometown. Came down he might be in number death. He might just like he was a country, so he's like they number death. They all number death. That's what they're about. Everywhere they go, it's death, man. They're like the council. They the problem, man. They the problem of earth, man. No ain't bust about it. and showing the people on the sign. Think about it. If we had, if Jake had try to get some bombs or anything like that, man, they'll raid Jake house just before you. Okay, they wouldn't even buy the shit, really. You know what I'm saying? But Esau can get that shit just like that. And they the fucking terrorists. They the terrorists, man. And you really think, and you know, my friend had a shirt on. They said they been fighting terrorists since 1492. They been fighting terrorists since 1492 and they bumped their heads over. Yeah. Yeah. They the fucking terrorists, man.
That's right.
Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red. That's right. And the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Man, this ease out to the fullest, man. And the power given to him by Yahweh Basham Shai. That's how you got the power. That's how he got it. He ain't doing it his fucking self. Cause he's a base fucking man. Oh, I done it. No, man, that's your problem. You think you done every goddamn thing. You made it, you made that.
I would say like Job 9:24, it was given unto him.
It's given
It's
to
only
him.
given to you. That's like
That's
bestowed upon you. You know, you're receiving it. It's not nothing by your own need or might that you did.
You know when Jake say they say I'm self-made. How the fuck you self-made? You act like Esau.
That's why I'm say wise earth and ashes ground.
Jacob, that one is an insignificant person. You defenseless. All right, go ahead, man.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding.
Hey, that's what they're all about, man. More murder. Go ahead.
And a young man to my hurt.
Right.
If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold.
Right. Go jump on. Hey, where you from?
Oh well, I'm saying that's why Esau really think that the Lord is dealing with him, man, because he's in a position where he seems to get away with everything, you know, when it comes to the so-called white privilege, or you know what I'm saying, they just get off on anything, you know what I'm saying, about the skin of their skin, if you will. But that's just the trick bag the Lord done put them in, because all these horrendous things they have done to the nation of Israel, they're gonna have to still give an account for that, man. But in their minds, they think they're good to go because they think the Lord is actually on their side, man.
In this book of Psalm 10, starting verse 4, it says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous, now judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Here's the point. Verse 6, he has said in his heart, I should not be moved, for I should never be.
He's a proud man. His mind is fixated. Right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, for I should never be in adversity.
Right, meaning what? I would never be destroyed. Right? I will always remain on top. You know what I'm saying? See, this blessing got him in a fucked up position as well, because he's so arrogant now that he believes that he will continue to move forward in the future. Right?
And that's why you see different brothers who like Great Millstone started off. They say when they first started, you see Edomites walking by and be laughing at them, you know what I'm saying, scoffing at them. And now that you're seeing the prophecies coming about now, hey, it's not really too funny now. Now you're seeing your kingdom crumble, man. You know, right before your very own eyes.
This is Job 21 and verse 30. I start 29. It said, have you not asked them that go by the way, and do you not know their works, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction?
That's the reason. Now, since he said that, get that Genesis any man touch Cain.
This is book of Job 21 and 30. It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Yeah. It's back in Job 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
Right.
They
Going into what? That second death. right? Going into WW3. Go ahead, bro.
They shall be brought forth in the day of wrath.
So really, Esau has a hedge around him, man. Going into what? That blessing that the brother brought out. Now,
This the book.
yeah, go ahead.
Just to make like an analogy, because the Most High wants Esau to deal with Yahushua. That's why he's been reserved. That's why he has been so superior to these heathen nations with the military, because the Most High wants to reserve Esau to deal with Yahushua. So Isaiah 63, all right, can be fulfilled.
Yep.
Because I know this guy that played for Jackson State, and he played with Walter Payton, and he was telling me about one game. It was this little cornerback talking about what he was going to do to Walter Payton when they played him. So, you know, Walter Payton was very powerful. He was very explosive. So they had a play to where you had a lineman that would go block the cornerback. But the guy that played with Walter said when they ran their play and the lineman was going to go block the cornerback, he said, Walter Payton said, nah, don't worry about it this time. He reserved, he made sure that nigga was reserved, because he had been talking all that shit. You see, the horn went off. But he had been talking all that shit, so Walter Payton told the lineman, look, don't, not this time. He called him by name, said, And he said when Walter Payton hit that nigga helmet, a hole, he made a hole in the top of his helmet, and the helmet turned sideways on his face. You know? Because it was that built up pressure from all that shit that he was talking that whole 2 weeks. And then when they finally played, he made sure he was reserved just for him. You know? And that's what the Most High doing with Esau. He making sure he reserved for Yahushua, man. You know?
Hey, I remember Waterboy when dude was mocking him throughout the game. And Waterboy, he numbered that nigga like number 62. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was marked for death, man. You know? He straight killed that nigga.
What do you say, 62?
Number 62.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 4, starting at verse 13. And Cain said unto the Most High, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
You're a crybaby. And it shows you how Esau does not like to be held accountable. Right now, this is when Esau was Cain through the process of reincarnation.
And that shows you that who he is. Because Esau has that high suicide rate.
Yeah.
You know, he can't take that pressure. He should off himself. You know? Yeah.
This nigga killed a dog and a dog.
Yeah.
Verse 14, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth,
Right?
and from the face shall I be hid, and I shall.
That's symbolic of what? That the Most High's presence going into His Holy Spirit cannot be upon him. Go ahead, bro.
And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth.
Why? Because like the brother brought out, the Most High was going to reserve him for a particular time. Go ahead, bro.
And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me.
Right.
Verse 15.
Because they know who he is. Go ahead.
And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him
This is
sevenfold.
also a symbolic hedge around Cain, who later became Esau. Go ahead.
And
But
the
it was
Lord,
also really perfected within Esau's blessing. That's why Esau can do all this bullshit, basically, and get away from it. Yeah, what? Go ahead, yeah, that's what they do, bro.
and the Lord Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any find him should kill him.
Now, what is that mark going into? His pigmentation was extracted from him, which is an indicator that he is the wicked. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of the Most High, and
that's
dwelt.
from a physical sense and from a spiritual sense. Because the Most High would never show his face to Cain or Esau. Go ahead.
And dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden.
Right. So what happened? In order for Cain to basically later became Esau to get this blessing that was set up in the spirit, but also Esau had to bow down to Satan. And that was explained in Matthew, the 4th chapter. Right? Satan wanted Yahushua to bow down to him. Why? Because at this particular time, Satan was going to have full control, but he still have limitations. still in order, right? You got something?
I think I put that's what I'm saying. And Job, with Job, outside the Lord told him, you can do whatever you want to Job.
That's it.
Just don't kill him, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So he can do a little bit, whatever he want to do. He got a little freedom, but he got the ultimate freedom.
You know what's saying? Hey, bring up some piece of
You said how Cain was standing in sight of the Most High. You know, he was standing in the face of the Most High, which means the Most High would never be familiar with these Edomites, man. Right. So that's why he's so tempted to the left-hand side.
That's why I said Daniel 12, I'm the wicked. So understand that before they.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 5, verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
That's Esau. Foolish, meaning what? Empty-headed.
Foolish in his heart.
That's right.
There's no God.
There's no God.
Yep.
Right? Meaning what? He lacks the Holy Spirit.
Right? You go into the ancient world, it's a privilege to stand in the presence of a king.
That's right.
You know, because the king can change your status in your life like that.
He can upgrade.
Yeah, any day. You know, you go if you are in the courts of a king, you know, you can be upgraded any day. You know, and Esau Edom, he doesn't have that privilege to stand in the courts of how about Shema.
He was basically banished.
Yep,
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
exile.
Right. And the reason why, because he had the same laws, statutes, and commandments. But he was the wicked, so he did what the fuck he wanted to. All right, get Matthew 4.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 8. And this is going to when Satan was trying to tempt, you know what I'm saying, your house shot.
Right.
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain
Right.
and showeth him all kingdoms of the world.
So what? Yahushua in a hologram form saw all these kingdoms. From the Greek Empire, the pagan Roman Empire, America, right? Go ahead, bro.
And the glory of them,
Right.
and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
And that's what Esau did. Esau fell down within his blessing and worshiped Satan.
Yeah.
He is inspired by Satan. This man is on a high frequency with Satan, man.
Yeah.
They actually see these fucking demons, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, the proof is, you got this guy, Albert Pike.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, when he had went to Egypt, like he fully tapped in.
Yeah.
And he actually drew a picture of the demon that he saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know that spirit was instructing him to do certain things.
How did he draw it? He
What,
had to
bro?
see it.
You got Albert Pike.
Not Albert Pike, Aleister Crowley. That's what I meant.
Aleister
Salaki. My bad, bro. Cause he's a Satanist too.
Yeah.
But Aleister Crowley, that's what I meant to say.
But he was so wicked. His mama said he was a beast.
Yep.
You know. And then I came across something. What was that satanic priest name? LaVey?
Anton LaVey.
Anthony LaVey. Guess what he said? That Satanism, worshiping your birthday, is one of the most held so-called holy days in Satanism.
Because part of Satanism is meism.
That's it.
I is
Worship.
Yeah, the worship itself, man.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like you said, like your birthday thing. Because you would think that the ritualistic part of Satanism is the little candles and the little rituals.
Right.
But really, the belief part of Satanism is really do as thou wilt.
Yeah.
It's me first over everything.
But basically, you're your own God.
That's
Yep,
it.
yep.
That's it. And what the scripture states in Genesis, you did something, you will know right or wrong. You know, because there's God's here. When you're able to differentiate or discern or judge right from wrong. You know?
When people have their birthday, they want to say, well, I want to thank, Jesus for allowing me to see another birthday. Or they'll say God, but they're not talking about Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They're not giving true reverence to the Heavenly Father and the Son for, allowing them to still draw breath. That's their idol worship, man. When they say that, they have a picture of Caesar Borgia in their mind, man. They don't have no thoughts of so-called black man in their mind when they're giving that false reference out, man.
They take goddamn days off for birthday.
And that's how you know women in this society have been deified into God, so they don't take accountability for their wrongdoing. So that God comes back to you they have to purpose it around their responsibility. Because really in the back of their mind, like, I can't do wrong. I was engineered to believe I can't do wrong. No matter what I do, I'm a victim, you know? I'm a victim.
Let's it's Isaiah 2:8. It says their land is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made.
Hey, look at these fucking platforms, like Instagram and things of that nature. Because basically now you are, when people click on your pages, it's like they're coming to your platform, which is nothing but self-worship. It's like an altar, right? And that's the reason why people feel these what's that hormone called?
Serotonin?
No,
Endorphins.
dopamine, the feel-good hormone, man, because it's doing something to your. It's basically a form of energy harvesting.
And what they be saying on like the not rating, subscribe, YouTube versus they say like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
It's like you're putting your energy into it, not subscribing to it.
Yeah, it's energy harvesting.
It's worship.
They say they worship things that their hands made.
Isaiah 2:8. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands.
They worship the work of their own hands. It's pretty much. You set up the Instagram account with
Your fingers.
You see?
Yeah, you create that
You
account.
create those platforms.
You pick your
with
picture.
hands.
That's it.
You know?
That's why Jake is saying, self-made. You know what I'm saying?
This is
And it's Job 14:1. Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble.
That's it. That's it. Man that is born of woman. In this setup, and what Slim say back in the day, ever since I've been here, been nothing but sin here. You know, ever since I've been here, it's been nothing but sin here. All right, go ahead, bro.
Can I be the NLT?
No.
This 2 Timothy chapter 3, starting at verse 1. 2 Timothy chapter 3, starting at verse 1. You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. For people will love only themselves and their money.
Yo, we're coming into difficult times, because you gotta think, you have all these things happening at the same time, but people are so caught up in self-worship that they don't see what's going on around them. You see, if you don't look at things from the perspective of prophecy, you're pretty much in a false reality. Okay? Yeah, you pretty much, you're already in the metaverse. If you look at things outside of prophecy, you're outside of reality, man. Okay? And this self-worship society where people worship themselves and fake money, okay, that's finna come to an end, man. That's right. You see? What's that get that 21?
They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at the Most High.
Yeah, they will be boastful and proud and scoffing at the Most High. Okay? Hey, especially what's the biggest thing that Esau pushed? The trans. Out of all the alphabet people, what he has on the forefront, the damn trans, man. Because that's him boasting against the Most High. See, Esau was telling the Most High, look, I can redo your creation. Okay? I can create existence outside of this thing that you made. And people that go along with it, they're boasting against the Most High. Okay? Women that's pro-abortion, you're boasting against the Most High. He created that process to bring life in the earth. But you saying, I'm gonna stop that. You telling the creator, I'm gonna fall back from this one.
Yeah, Ye, that guy, he was like in the city of New York, state of New York, for the so-called black people, the death rate is higher than the birth rate because of abortion. Out of all the states, the death rate, when it comes to Jake, the death rate is higher than the birth rate.
That's the capital of Babylon.
That's the capital of Babylon.
But that's our people boasting against the Most High. That's the society boasting against the Most High.
Like this from the Black Lives Matter, they changed it, of course, but this was their About Me. It was like we disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended families and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable.
See, that's what Aaron Russo was saying with Rockefeller. He said Rockefeller said they was going to destroy the family, right? And employ the woman. That way, both sectors, both genders are taxed, can be taxed, and have the school system raising your child.
That's it. And this is the result. We're living in the result of that wicked plan of the elites, man. You know, to do those things, man. They had councils. These things were intentionally done, man. Okay? You look at all these different eras that's done happen in America, especially, you know, the 60s, man. The sexual liberation, okay? So-called integration of Jake and Esau, okay? Then you had these different revolutionary movements, okay? And then what did you have, man? You had the crack epidemic, and then you had the rap music to glorify, okay, an epidemic. Pretty much, gangster rap glorified an epidemic, man. You know? The destruction of the nation glorified it, man. You know?
I watched his interview. We'll probably talk about it later, but he was on the interview. He was like, say what anti-Semitism is. It was that fuck your bitch, killed you nigga. Fuck your bitch, killed you nigga. He was like, that's anti-Semitism.
Yep. And that's what it is. Because pretty much, Jake shooting another Jake, that is anti-Semitic. Because they are both from the line of Shem. You see?
Hey, you fucking, I hate you niggas, man. All you niggas denounce that dude. You know, we know he put up. But all you niggas with bad backs and we ain't got nothing to do with gay. Yeah, I hate you niggas, man. The Most High hates you niggas. I know it's more than that article too.
Yeah, just a little bit more. This from also going into the Black Lives Matter about me and changed it. It says we foster a queer. We foster a queer affirming network.
A queer affirming network. See, one thing about it, once you destroy the destruction of family, you ruin society. Okay? Because the family structure is where everyone gets their nourishment from. You know, because the children that are born into these situations, they later become adults that have particular positions in the earth. You see? So if you destroy the family structure, that's pretty much destroying the earth, man. Okay? That's why even when you go to the law of rape in the Bible, it was for pro-family. If that did happen, well, there's going to be a new family.
That's your wife now.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's pro-family. Okay? So we live in a society now that's anti-family, man.
And if I can make a point, and we're actually from the lineage of Shem. And now the only houses that can be anti-Shem is the house of Ham and the house of Japheth. That's it.
So it says we foster a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking.
Heteronormal thinking, and that's what they call the patriarch. You see, Esau Edom has demonized the patriarch in America, man. You know, pretty much in the earth. Okay? That's why they have a term called toxic masculinity. Okay?
Poison.
Yeah, poison.
Poison male.
Yeah.
That's what that means. Poison male.
But
Poison male.
toxic masculinity and then strong black woman.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what they have destroyed family structure, man. You know?
It says we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, or rather the belief that all in the world are heterosexual unless he or she
That
obeys.
goes back into that pact amongst Eve and the serpent. You know, playing out in modern times now, and modern means just now. A pact from the ancient times.
Because the so-called founder of Black Lives Matter, you know, so-called black women,
Yeah.
they funded so many transformers,
Right.
like hundreds of thousands of dollars. What was that money going to? You know? But it was nothing going to like single fathers or something like this. You know, it was going to transformers.
Yeah, and they said even when Jake was segregated, the game plan was to push this homosexual agenda.
And it's here now, man.
Yeah, it never was about Jake being segregated.
So the rappers started, what, 2007, 2008 with the niggas?
Yeah.
You know, it just got worse from there.
Wayne said what the guy did, liberate the culture. You know? He pretty much segued, because you remember he was thugged out hot boy Wayne, and he pretty much segued into this shit, this metrosexual shit.
Culture means what? To develop.
They develop.
They develop you by you listening to their fucking music.
Because why? Because like you said, the article, if they put the mothers at work, the fathers at work, well now the TV is raising. So now they pick, they like you say, what the pastor say, they select. So they select these niggas, all right,
To be your daddy.
To be your daddy.
You're getting programmed.
Yeah. That's why you have Jakes respect for a rapper than their actual parents. You know? Their parents can tell them something and they will be hesitant to do it, but a rapper can say some crazy shit and they'll go do it, man. You know? Because this is the biggest rebellion against the Most High that the earth has ever been under, man. Led by Esau Edom.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 21.
Yep.
Go against the land of Marathon,
The land of Marathon, go ahead.
even against it,
Yep.
and against the inhabitants of Pekod,
Yep.
waste and utterly destroy after them,
Yep.
say Yahweh Shem Shah, and go according to all that I have commanded thee.
Yeah, so this is a commandment for America to be destroyed. Thus said the Lord. Okay? And we're gonna get that word marathon in the Hebrew. Okay? And let's get what the Lord is saying, because the Bible, you know, is spoken in dark tones. You see? Alright, so the Hebrew word, alright, is Mara Thayam, and it means what? Read the first one.
Double rebellion.
Double rebellion. The land of double rebellion. Okay? This is it. This is the biggest rebellion against righteousness that the earth has ever been under Esau Edom. And the last one was under Nimrod. Okay? He was trying to build that tower. Okay? That was a rebellion. You know? You go into some documentary, they say how, you know, back then, you know, under the ancient Babylonians, they would shoot arrows at the sky. You know, and they say they were trying to shoot at the Most High. All right, there was a rebellion that he was leading in the earth, and now America, the daughter of Babylon, says double rebellion, man. You know, so let's get that word for God. Okay, what's going to happen to this rebellion? That word for God, man. Because this is going to happen real time. See, prophecy is centered around Jacob and Esau. Let's do what Hebrews 11:20. Prophecy is centered around Jacob and Esau. Now everything is coming to the head because you have the elites of this society, okay, and you have the prophets of the Lord, okay, on the street corners, and then now we're seeing the back and forth in the spirit. Go ahead.
Yes.
What that word? The quad. Yep.
Why? Visitation.
Visitation. So there's going to be a visitation on the land of double rebellion, man. Okay, and it's going to be through destruction. Okay, nukes are going to visit this place. Yahweh Shai is going to visit this place for destruction, man. Since there's a double rebellion, it's going to be double destruction from the nukes and Yahweh Shai, man. Okay?
Hebrews 11:20.
Yep.
By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
Yep, by faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. And that was this time. Okay? The Isaiah 63:1. That was this time. Like I say, Esau was reserved for this moment, man. The Most High made sure that Esau would be undefeated, okay, at the time of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because Esau been having his way out here, man. It's going back to that little horn America when it defeated the British, the French, and the Spanish. America been having its way ever since, man. You know? Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is that? Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments of Basra?
With dyed garments from Basra. Who is this that coming from Edom? That's Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai from what? The tribe of Israel. Okay, Hebrews 11. Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. You know, and if you can receive it, who was Isaac? Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai made sure that Esau would be preserved just for him, man. Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel,
This that is glorious in this parable.
traveling in the greatness of his strength,
Traveling in the greatness of his strength, the chariots, which you can see 2 chariots, fly over so far. Go ahead.
I that spake in righteousness, mighty to save.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save, man. Okay, and who he's come to save, the elect of Israel, man. Okay? So Jacob was blessed concerning these times. Esau had the blessing that would preserve him for these times. Okay? You see that? This is on Nick.
That is Revelation 19. So, verse 2. For truth and righteousness are his judgment. For he had judged the great whore.
He have judged the great whore, which is America. Okay? We're in the time of the judgment of America, man. The new Sodom and Gomorrah, the new Egypt. Okay? This is the time that we're in the earth, man. The Lord is reaching to the point where he's tired of playing with the inhabitants of the earth, man. Especially the rulers, these elites, man. These Edomites, man. Okay, go ahead.
Which did corrupt the earth with her fornication.
Which did corrupt the earth, go ahead.
And have avenged the blood of his saints.
Yep, have avenged the blood of his saints, the Israelites, go ahead.
At her hand.
Yep.
Verse 3.
That was it. And have avenged the blood of the saints at her hand. See, there's a vengeance for what these Edomites have done, these devils have done. Okay? That's why it says, okay, Zephaniah 3 and 8. Go ahead, read this. You had something.
It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 7.
Yep.
And there was war in heaven.
There was war in heaven. Okay, the heaven going into the atmosphere. Okay, go ahead.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels.
Yep, so you have Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, okay, and their angels. That's 2 different realms, okay, that's going to meet in the earth. Okay, the spiritual realms. That's why Michael's a representative of the spiritual realm, but it's going to be led by Yahushua. Okay, and Esau Edom, the head heathen. Okay, the head of the heathen. All right, it's going to clash. Okay, with Yahushua and the heavenly host. Man. Okay, go ahead.
And prevailed not.
Prevailed not. Go ahead.
Neither was there place found any more in heaven.
Yeah, so there's a loss. Okay, there's nothing but L's written for Esau Edom. When you go into the scripture about Esau, this nigga finna take an L. He finna have to hold his L in the scriptures, man. We don't give a damn what this nigga got going on. Dog, robot dogs with guns, drone, can fly for 2 days. It don't matter what this nigga got going on. You finna hold his L in the scriptures, okay? And we have full hope in that, man. Full faith in that, man. Go ahead.
And the great dragon was cut off.
Yep.
That old serpent called the devil.
Going back, his brother was speaking about what? The old serpent going back to the garden. So all the wickedness the man has done from the garden until now, he's going to be judged, man. Go ahead.
And Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Which deceived the whole world. This man has deceived throughout the planet Earth. Okay? This man has hidden who the true Israelites were. He's hidden who he was. He came with a false narrative of the Bible. Okay? Got people trusting in his wicked sign. Alright? He has people worshiping Satan and they don't even know, man. This man has deceived the planet Earth, man. Okay? There's people that are walking around practicing Satanism don't even know it, man. This man deceived the masses, man. Okay? The brother Elder Paul 1 and 2 like, well, you can link that feminist doctrine to Satanism, man. Okay? And people are proudly, practicing these things, man.
It's dark, man. Feminism is dark.
Yeah, because it promotes death.
Yeah,
even if you're not a woman that's dealing with other women. Here it is, you're 40, you're in your 40s with no children. Die alone. That's death. Your life produced nothing. But you had some trips, some cruises. You got a 2-story house. You had the BMW car and truck. Okay? Some vain shit, man.
Yeah. Basically, they were tricked out of womanhood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was listening to this this older chick on my job, man. You know, I think she in the late 40s or something, mid to late 40s. But she was saying this generation here is done. She was like, they don't want to have kids at all. And then, she's saying that another chick talking about her daughter is talking about getting her tubes tied at 18.
God
So
damn.
it's a lot of mindsets like that.
Because the vibration of this society is like, if you have a child, it's like you went back to the Amish time. That's how women look at it. Like you were part of Mormonism or you some suppressed house, you know what I mean?
It's slowing them down.
It's slowing them down, man.
They want a perpetual hot girl summer, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what these hoes want, man.
Hot girl year.
Hey, but guess what? It's gonna be a hot girl summer one of these days, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay? It's gonna be a hot girl summer for your ass,
And
man.
a cold ass winter.
You got it, bro.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him.
Yeah, so Esau is gonna be demoted, okay, to slavery, man. From rulership to slavery. That's the demotion that's coming from the Edomites. And this man has ruined the earth, man. He has ruined the minds of people, man. Because of this nigga, the slain of the Lord gonna be from one end of the earth to the other because of this nigga, man. Because of Esau Edom. You know? He put a lot of people in the snare by following him, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of hell by Shem El-Shai and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them from before Yahweh Shem El-Shai day and night.
That's the victory, man. That's the true victory when this nigga removed from power, man. There's no other victory outside this man being removed from power, man. That's the beginning phase, man. Okay? That was it on that.
Second before said, good can't come in. Good can't come in and let the bad be gone. And that's how it is. If you don't, Esau gonna still take over. And Lord, people don't want to lose. That ain't gonna happen. Esau got to take it out of power. This is all really boiled down to. Because his bullshit ain't even working. It don't work. Look at the world. Look at the world. If you look at the news and look how the world is, man. People starving. War 3 about to break out, which is glorious. You got men, women, husband together at war. You got transformers. You got anybody can date anybody who fuck they want to date. Yeah, you got the P, that old. I mean, it's just like, goddamn, the world is fucked up because you got this crazy ass ruler, man. It got to be gone, man. This system is this, and for you, Jake, that want this place to continue on, be at the fucking bottom. Something wrong with y'all, man. Something really wrong with y'all, man. I'm tired of getting them going to fucking work like they brothers, man. They're tired of getting them going to work. Tired of being on Esau punk ass. Tired of paying motherfucking taxes. But you know, they want to. Yeah.
All the time.
That was it, brother.
Hey, your brothers fed up with society. That's the whole thing, like, it's to the point now. All right? We just waiting on the end. You know, when you don't care about nothing but the destruction of this place, man. That's why the scriptures are the only things that excite us, man. Prophecy come to pass.
This is Ezekiel 35:1.
Yep.
Moreover, the word of the Most High came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir,
Set thy face against Mount Seir,
and prophesied against it.
prophesy against it. Mount Seir, Esau. That's as the Lord speaks about Jerusalem. He's speaking about the people. He's speaking about the tribes. So he speaks about Mount Seir, the ancient dwelling of Esau. He's speaking about the people of Esau.
I'm gonna bring it up for you. This Genesis 36:8.
Yep.
Thus dwell Edom and Mount Seir. Edom is Esau is Edom. Verse 9. These are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir.
The father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. See, one man got that spirit. This is progenitor. Okay? These wicked people that run the earth today. Just like one man, Jacob, okay, the progenitor of the 12 tribes. Okay, this one man, Esau, became the progenitor of this wicked society, all right, of Edomites that we see today, man. Okay? And this is set up for the great class, man. You know? Yeah.
Verse 3, it said unto it, thus said the Most High Power, behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Yeah, see, the Lord's against these Edomites, man. He just allowed them a space and time, all right, to play out prophecy, man. Okay? But the Most High has always been keeping a tab on this nigga, man. Okay? His wicked credit card is getting ready to be maxed out. You know? He just been swiping his ass off, man.
He might be declining.
Yeah. This is that many Tikka, thy kingdom is found wanting. That I've been weighed in the balance. You got hell for debt, man. And you don't have efficient funds, all right, to pay that off, man. Yeah.
Real life, lawful, real. Tab with you. You got any tab now? I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah, he's going to stretch out his hand through your house shot, man. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 4, I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashim Shai.
Yeah, these nukes going off, man. America going to get their work. You know, they're going to be completely destroyed to a desert. Then you got nukes that's going to hit other places as well, man. Okay, because America going to get some shots off. You know, they gonna send China and Russia something. You know, you got them Iran. Mama ain't just gonna be sweet now. You know, gonna feel something now. Shit. You know, but it's gonna be so much coming here though, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you push a nigga, you know, and then he uppercut you off your goddamn feet, man. You see that return gonna be different, goddamn. Yeah. You know? But that's what's coming. All right. Is the Lord is getting ready to lay this whole Edomite infrastructure, because like Paris, because see, Russia already said that they got all of the capitals of the EU nation on their nuclear targets, man. Okay? They said when those European nations started letting America start housing nukes over there, Putin said, well, look, y'all just made y'all capital a target. You know? So ain't gonna be no Paris, no goddamn Brussels, okay? Goddamn Sweden, you know? They gonna get that work, okay? Because they right there by Russia. Like, once Russia go past Ukraine, they gonna be in the EU, Poland right there. Okay, once they go past Ukraine, they gonna step right off in Poland. Like, what's good? In Poland ain't got nan nukes.
No, they gonna Poland.
Yeah, they were begging. They said, look, man, they told America, like, goddamn, send us something, man. Shit, these motherfuckers right here. You know? Motherfuckers said, hey, Poland government said, look, man, shit. They pretty much told their citizens, shit, y'all gotta cut back on eating this shit. We gotta get some weapons around this motherfucker, man. You know? Because it's real now. And see, America has always been isolated from the chaos in the earth. That's why it's such a carefree, careless society, man. A nigga biggest thought is homecoming, man. Jackson State. Okay? Niggas called off work for a goddamn game, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Are they talking about it, Jack State in Southern Miss right now?
Yeah. A goddamn game.
Oh, in LSU.
You see? Go ahead.
I just Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou had perpetual hate and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of the calamity in the time that the iniquity had end.
Yeah, because going back to it, okay, here it is, Jake. They're trying to chill. You know, Jake had their own little company. What did Esau do? He came and destroyed it. You know, the Black Wall Street, Rosewood, Okay? Jake would always, you know, pretty much start doing good for themselves. You know, Jacob be chilling. You know? Jake didn't try to raise up an army, all right, to go against the Edomites when they was released from chattel slavery, man. Okay? Jake started having communities and economies amongst themselves, man. Okay? But Esau was always with the shit, man. You know? This nigga dropped bombs on residents in his own country, man. Okay? And then, now, niggas are so enchanted because Esau allowed niggas to have his leftovers. That's another thing. You niggas have this man's leftovers, man. Whatever you niggas doing right now, Esau was doing that 20, 30 years ago, man. Niggas just started making money off the stock market. You know? Perfect example. Niggas just started making money out of the stock market 3 years ago. Esau been doing that, man. Not working, just trading stocks. Okay, that's old. You see? And Esau gave Jacob a piece of this American, a little crumb of the American pie, and niggas been enchanted to think, well, he's all right. Okay? That's why the only nation that a nigga concerned about when it comes to salvation is the goddamn Edomite.
That's it. They don't give a fuck about Moab, Elam, Ishmael, Ammon. They don't give a fuck about them. Or the fucking, they look Africa so motherfucking bad, you know what I'm saying?
Ephraim?
Yeah, man, they don't give a fuck, man. They worry about white men. They don't give a fuck how people feel, think. That's how they make you feel, bro. That's what they want to say. And he been beating them down for goddamn years. And this motherfucker y'all want to save? Want to kick our ass for all years? Y'all want to save this motherfucker?
That's why Most High gonna unleash Esau with the niggas, man. He gonna put a death spirit on Esau. It's gonna be so aggressive, you know.
Like Scripture said, like a madman sparing none.
Man, no, he gonna go head over with you niggas, man. Esau gonna go head over with you niggas, man. All you tough, supposed to be hard street niggas, man. Most High gonna send Esau dead to you niggas, man. You know, he coming to you niggas hoods, projects, okay? The blocks that you niggas die over, okay?
He said,
yep.
Scripture said he saw men holding their loins like women.
Like women. You know? Matter of fact, get this, man.
They 35 and 6.
Yes.
Therefore, as I live, said the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, see, Esau used to being on the offensive. You know, Esau used, like I say, to having his way out here. And he has been having his way. But it's gonna come a time where Most High gonna have his way with this guy, man. And Esau gonna take L out the L out the L, and this man has no kingdom. That's what he did to Pharaoh. Like them plagues, that was Pharaoh taking L's till he didn't have no kingdom no more, man. Okay, steady breaking this nigga down, man. They say, then love between love and hate. Do you see any winners in this car, man? Okay? They're gonna be breaking his ass down, man. Okay, go ahead.
Since thou hast hated, since thou not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Go ahead. Okay? Since thou hasn't hated blood, blood gonna pursue thee, which is death, man. Okay? You Edomites are finna be the prey of the earth, because you've been a predator for a long time, man. You know? Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6.
Yep.
Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child.
Go ahead.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins, curled up? Okay? In anguish. You see, the Most High is finna make people suffer, man. Okay? People are finna suffer in the planet Earth in a way that their suffering, all right, has never been seen. Okay? That's what's coming to the earth. And you Israelites that play these games, especially you leaders, okay, that put our people in the spirit of being, all right, a goddamn degenerate, okay? Put the women in the spirit of being goddamn thoughts and harlots, okay, the leaders of our people, all right, is finna dwell in torments, man. Go ahead.
As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Go ahead.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
That day is great, so that none is like it.
It is even the times of Jacob's trouble.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? It's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, man. Because the Most High, okay, is finna punish his people, okay, through these Edomites, man. Okay? Esau was created to terrorize you niggas, man. Okay? When the Edomite officer blow you niggas away, that's what he was created to do. Okay? When Esau oppress you, when we have systematic racism, well, he was created to do that, man. Okay? Go ahead. Matter of fact, get that in 2nd Maccabees, chapter 7. You know, and there's a punishment for Esau Edom. Okay? But he's also set up to be a terror, all right, unto you niggas, man. And he's gonna do it in a way that he's never done it before, man. Okay? Because he's more powerful than he's ever been.
I'm gonna say this too, man. Cause Jay really think this is a funny game. Everything funny games. Like when Lord sent Esau, when Esau come through, man, hey, all that laughing on the plane shit, they come out the wonder, man. It's game time. Y'all nigga all these goddamn guns. Y'all quit shoot the brothers down. Y'all big and bad, right? Esau gonna mow y'all niggas down like it ain't nothing. Cause they got that niggas ain't got that work. Yeah, they got it. With more of it.
This 2nd Maccabees chapter 7, verse 30. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, "Whom wait ye for?"
Yeah, because this is the youngest brothers getting ready, to be put to death, because they had their unmovable spirit, against these Greeks, these Edomites. And see, those 7 brothers are going to be rewarded. And they're back now, in the camp somewhere teaching the truth and sincerity, man. You see, waiting on their reward for them standing stiffly in their time, man. But he's going to say something about these Edomites, okay, to show you that this man was created just to be our oppressor, man. Go ahead.
I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our forefathers by Moses.
Go ahead.
And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews.
And thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, man. This is what this nigga was designed to do.
Author means beginning.
The beginning.
Think about when Esau got that blessing. No, when Isaac died. He's all sick.
They supported my father already here.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
I slayed my brother Jacob.
And look what? It been going on.
And you can tell that Esau passed that story down to the generation because look, when Moses was trying to go through the king's highway, Esau he got that same energy, man. When we get taken down by Babylon, Esau was there to aid them, man. Okay? When this nigga came back into power, okay, what did he do? This nigga got on the boat, He came, nigga got on the boat, came across the earth just to see you niggas, man. Just to terrorize you niggas, man. Yeah. Nigga came over here, nigga ain't brushed his teeth in 3 months to come see you niggas, man. Goddamn. Yeah. They got the wood leg, this shit. God damn, man. Yeah. And you finna see that that's that nigga nature in the times to come. He gonna go all out on you niggas, man. Go ahead.
And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, shall not escape the hand of Yahweh Basham Yahushua.
See, that's the patient and faith of the saints. Okay, but for you niggas, you finna be terrorized, man. Okay, well, there's a victory for the elect. And we end it here in Jeremiah, you know, 7 and 27.
It's Jeremiah 7:27.
Yep.
Therefore, therefore, that should speak all these words unto them.
Yep.
They will not hearken to thee.
Yep. So the Lord sent the prophets, but he knew that the masses of our people wouldn't listen. This is only for the elect. Go ahead.
That should also call unto them, but they will not answer thee.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 28. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyed not the voice of the Lord thy power.
This is a nation that obeyed not the voice of their power. Because you gotta think, Esau was all in when his power was Satan. My boy tapped in. You know? This nigga is locked in, man. You know, this nigga is all in the Satan. This nigga don't be having kids. This nigga treating there. You know, don't even be having children. Like, what is this nigga doing, man? This nigga tapped into Satan, man. But when it comes to Israel, Jake not tapped into their power, man. And this gonna be detrimental in this time, all right, not to have the power, man. Go ahead.
Nor receive it, correction.
Yep.
Truth is perished, and is cut off from their mouth.
Go ahead.
Verse 29. Cut off their hair of Jerusalem,
Cut off the hair. Go ahead.
and cast away the limitation
Yep.
of the high places
Yep.
from the Most High, have rejected, forsaken the generation of his wrath.
Yeah, the Lord have rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath, man. There's a generation of Israelites whom the Lord, just as Esau reserved, there's a generation of Israelites that reserved for wrath too, man. Because what did Yahweh Shai say to country Pilate? He said, look, you have no power.
listen to y'all somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
we
next
finna
week you can. Next week,
put $1 in the thing and park and listen.
the parking free. You can stay here, but we about to wrap it up now. We've been.
want to listen to the code of the park.
All right, well, let's do a salute. You gonna wrap up? Bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
I think I'm a black man. I love
Say less.
All right, verse 30. For the children of Judah have done evil in my sight, said the Most High. They have set the abomination in the house which is called by my name to pollute it.
Yeah, that's the point, man. You know, Jacob is going to be punished. Edomite is going to be punished. Okay? Only the elect of Israel are going to be reserved from what's to come. You know, you got it.
I'm gonna walk over here slow. Get a little skip. You know what I mean? Hey, man. We understand, brother.
I felt some positive stuff when I stopped.
That's right. That's right.
I in the police station.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
Okay, cool. We good. Hey, with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
double honors for our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. We well. Peace and blessings, health and wonders to the house of David the elect. Abba.
Abba.
Kwame Yashal.
Kwame Yashal.
Abashim Ashal, Brakatham, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we'll be back on Friday. Going 6 to 8. Same location.